They called me lucky, but luck doesn't keep you healthy for 40 years straight. Habits do. I drive at 92. I walk painlessly now, though once every step was a battle. For 4 decades, winter's chill hasn't touched me. When people smile and say, "You must have good genes," I shake my head. They don't see what I see each day. They haven't learned what I've learned from living, not from books or labs, but from listening to the wisdom of my own body. You see, health doesn't disappear with age. It disappears with neglect. We blame time, but it's our forgotten decisions that fade us, the quiet surrender to stiffness and shallow breath when we lose faith in our body's ability to improve. But consistency rebuilds what neglect erodes. Strength is not the privilege of youth. It's the reward for showing up day after day, no matter your age. I learned this not from doctors, who told me to slow down, to accept weakness as my lot, but from life itself. I paid attention. I watched how my body changed, how it responded when I returned to simple, mindful movement. I discovered 5 habits, not complicated or strenuous, but deliberate and loving. These rituals restored my balance, my strength, my alertness, and my calm. You don't need youth. You don't need a gym. All you need is the same steady, gentle attention you once gave your children or your work. With that, these habits can change your life as they changed mine. Let me share these 5 exercises, the ones that keep me healthy, strong, and clear-minded. A life well lived, put into practice. First, the spine awakening ritual. If you want to reverse the inside of aging, start before you step out of bed. For most of my life, I thought illness was a matter of bad luck, bad genes, or bad germs. Then I realized, after 40 years without so much as a cold, that true health begins at sunrise. Before my feet touch the ground, I send my body a message. You are alive. You are needed. Lying on my back with my eyes closed, I begin. Not with a stretch, but with a slow twist of my head, left and right, to gently wake up the nerves in my neck. Then, I bounce lightly, as if gripping my spine, and pull my knees toward my chest in a slow, gentle hug. I let my back sink into the mattress, staying present and unrushed, moving with care, not force. 3 minutes, that's all. It may sound trivial, but the change in my nervous system is profound. Most people, especially as they age, rise abruptly each morning. The blood moves sluggishly, the joints are stiff, the back is tight. They force themselves upright, spiking blood pressure and inviting confusion. That's why falls and strokes so often occur in those first waking moments. But by gradually awakening your spine, you let your body re-enter the day in safety. The spine is not just a column of bones. It's the highway for every message between your brain and your body. If the highway is slow, everything is slow. Your thinking, your digestion, your balance. Aging spines need rhythm, not speed or power. That's why I've practiced this gentle ritual every day since I turned 52. It's not a habit, but a ceremony. Science now agrees. The Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that gentle morning spinal mobilization improves posture, reduces falls, and sharpens mental clarity for seniors. But more important than the numbers is how it feels. Less heavy, more connected, closer to my own body. I used to fear the pain of getting up. Now I greet the day calmly. This ritual doesn't require strength or flexibility, just your intent. In a world obsessed with outcomes, presence is the first step to healing. You can't build a strong body on a weak spine. Honor your spine in the morning, and you honor your whole life. And after this sacred 3-minute exercise, even more surprising things await, like the kitchen chair that saved me from my next fall. The second habit, the magic chair routine. It recharged my energy without leaving the kitchen. For years, I thought strength only came from hard work, sweat, and strain. But my aging body responded to consistency, not intensity. The kitchen chair, so ordinary, became my daily reminder. As I grew older, I noticed something alarming. I was losing the ability to get up, from the floor, from the chair, from life itself. What used to be easy, reaching for a cabinet, standing up, lifting a pan, became a struggle. My thighs trembled, My shoulders ached. It wasn't disease, but slow erosion. Until one day I nearly collapsed, reaching for a pan. That moment woke me up, so I made a new habit. Each morning after waking my spine, I sat in my kitchen chair, placed my feet flat on the floor, and lifted one leg at a time, holding it briefly before lowering. Even raising my leg a few inches was hard at first, but I honored the movement. No rush, no weights. Then I raised my arms slowly, waking my muscles with 10 gentle lifts, always moving with my breath. Within 5 minutes, I saw results no prescription could match. I got out of bed faster. I stopped using walls to steady myself. I carried groceries again. Most importantly, I regained my trust in my body. That chair became my training ground, my anchor. Physicians now recommend functional movement that mimics daily life. Studies show that regular sitting leg and arm raises can reduce fall risk by over 30% in seniors. I didn't need the studies. I could feel the difference. Anyone can do this, no matter your age or condition. You don't need to stand, you don't need equipment. Just a chair and willingness. There's no need to punish your body, just prompt it. Each gentle lift whispers to your muscles, you still have purpose. Each slow arm raise signals your brain, we're still moving. We're still alive. If a kitchen chair can help you recover, imagine what your breath can do. That was my next discovery. The strongest medicine I've ever found. The 4-7-8 breath. 3 slow breaths. 4 seconds in, 7 seconds holding, 8 seconds out. Such a simple rhythm, yet it calms the mind and strengthens the immune system. It took me decades to realize my breath was my greatest healer. No medicine, no muscle required. At 68, I felt fatigue deeper than tiredness. My thoughts were foggy, my digestion slow, my nerves frayed. My doctor found nothing wrong, but I knew something was off. Then I learned about the 4-7-8 breath. It sounded too simple. Inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8, but I tried it anyway. Sitting quietly, I breathed deeply through my nose for 4 seconds. Held my breath for 7, exhaled gently for 8. Repeated. And something changed. Within minutes, my heart slowed. My chest softened. My mind became calm. For the first time in weeks, I felt stillness as medicine. I made it a daily habit. 4 rounds at night, 4 in the morning. My sleep deepened. My digestion improved. My immune system, always strong, became nearly invincible. Winters and flu seasons passed me by. My body wasn't just surviving, it was recovering. Science explains why. The 4-7-8 breath activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the system of rest, repair, and digestion. It lowers stress hormones, balances the body, and brings resilience. But beyond biology, this breath connects the struggle of aging to the grace of presence. Every breath is a silent affirmation. I am still here. If your breath can change your health, imagine what a walk can do for your spirit. That's the 4th habit, the walking medicine. For years, I thought walking was just a way to get somewhere. It wasn't exercise. But after 65, my body felt heavy. My legs ached. My days shrank. So I went back to walking, not for calories, not for youth, but to reclaim my dignity and connection. My first walk was 5 minutes, 1 block. My knees complained, my back hurt, but I kept going. 5 minutes became 10, 10 became 15. It wasn't about speed, it was about reclaiming what I'd lost. My freedom to move, my sense of belonging in the world. Over time, I stood taller. My digestion improved. My mood brightened. Morning walks became my anchor. Age no longer defined me. I woke up to life. Science now validates what elders have always known. Just 20 minutes of daily walking reduces inflammation and sharpens the mind. Walking in the sun boosts creativity and joy. But I know this in my bones, a walk brings me back to myself every time. If you feel stuck, don't wait for perfect conditions. Just open the door and put 1 foot forward. Let your body know you're still here. And when you return, feed yourself well. Because what you eat after your walk may be your most important choice all day. Finally, the 5th habit. The ceremony of the hands. No one warns you about the moment your hands start to fail. The day your grip falters, your pen shakes, your independence slips. It's subtle, but it matters. Our hands are not just tools, they are our autonomy, our connection to the world. When I noticed my grip weakening in my 70s, I began a simple ritual. Each morning I spread my fingers wide, then made a tight fist for 5 seconds, then released. 10 times. That's all. By the second week, my hands felt warm, my grip was stronger, I could write, open jars, carry bags. Studies now show that hand exercises reduce arthritis pain, improve dexterity, and even predict longevity. But for me, it's about dignity. My hands are my lifelines. I honor them each morning, and they repay me with freedom. These simple habits, awakening the spine, moving with the chair, breathing with intention, walking with presence, and honoring the hands, are the foundation of my health, even at 92. They don't require perfection, only persistence. They don't demand youth or strength, only respect. If you wonder whether it's too late, let me assure you, as long as you are breathing, it's never too late. Each day is a new chance. You don't need to do everything at once. Just begin. Each small act of self-care is a declaration. I believe in myself. I am worth the effort. Health is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters, with attention and love. Your body will respond, even if it's just a whisper at first. Over time, those whispers become strength. You'll stand taller. You'll move with dignity. You'll live, not just survive. So, don't wait for inspiration or perfect conditions. Begin today. Wake your spine before rising. Move with your chair. Breathe with intention. Walk with presence. Honor your hands. These are the rituals of a well-lived life at any age. You are not done yet. Your body is waiting for you to believe in it again. And when you do, you'll discover that health is not luck. It's devotion. One day, one breath, one step at a time.